Questions for Jaylen?
How'd you just feel after that?
Uh, it felt good to be back out there, just being with my teammates and competing. I didn't feel my best out there. I felt good all the way going up into the game, and I had a little bit of tightness, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow and keep building. I wasn't super happy with how my body felt out there. We working through it.
How much this post game, what is your treatment like? What do you have to do to just sort of maintain this going forward?
Um, just what just trusting the medical staff and continuing to find ways to get better. This is a little bit of a nagging injury. I've had hamstring injury a few times now, and this one seems to be lingering a little bit. But I have faith that in the next coming days I'll get back to feeling 100%, and we'll get back to adding to winning. This group has played extremely well while I've been out. I've seen a lot of steps forward from a lot of guys that makes me excited about our potential. So I just want to continue to add value, play off those guys, and keep winning games.
One thing Ime had said was that maybe a game ago, 2 games ago, you would really wanted to play in the Lakers game. Just what has that process been like for you, just in terms of having to balance patience with really wanting to get back out there?
Just trusting the medical staff and building out a plan as well. I don't want this to lead to any other injuries and things like that it possibly could have. So just taking the right precautions and the right measures in order to get back to being myself out there. And I think I'm for sure moving in the right direction.
Back when you were dealing with COVID, you were talking about how you were meditating, doing a lot of stuff to kind of get in touch with your body. Has your ability to kind of feel your health and kind of have an understanding of how your whole body is working together changed over the last few years through stuff you're doing off the floor and just understanding how to be on the floor?
Absolutely. I think that's a great question. My body definitely has changed over the years, and meditation has been, it sounds kind of like cliche, but meditation is really helping me take my game to another level, feel my body, get a better sense of myself, and being able to control my breathing while I'm on the floor. And I look to do that more and learn new and different ways and continue to improve my body and my health.
How much did you just kind of miss being with the guys and miss just being a part of this?
Man, I love this game, and I believe in our unit. So I'm definitely itching to get out there. I don't want to miss any more games than I have to. Definitely want to be out there. I'm going to war with my teammates, but at the same time, just making sure that I'm not putting myself at risk down the line here. Just trusting the medical staff. They were the ones who were really, pushing for me to come back Monday. I thought I was going to be able to come back a little earlier, but I think it was the right call here, especially with the history of it. So just going forward, you want to make sure you get everything on track, so we have no more issues, and I think that's a smart plan.
You're obviously very socially conscious. There's a trial going on in your hometown, and another one that just ended in Wisconsin. What's been your reaction to what's happened over the last week or so?
What's been my reaction? I think my reaction is, the same reaction I think, I've had over and over and over again. I think senseless violence happens, of course, but when it comes to a system not being able to, protect people that are taxpayers and people deserve to be protected, at some point it gets, tired. We keep hearing the same words being used: reform. We need a reform. But I'm tired of hearing the word reform. Reform doesn't work, in my opinion. If I reform my garage, I might change something. I reform my house, I might change some stuff around, but it's still the same house. And then the foundation of of this country was built on, systemic inequality, racism, et cetera. And until, we get to the root of things, we're going to keep having these same instances and we're going to keep having these same reactions. Hopefully, we're surprised when this Ahmaud Arbery trial goes on, but we'll see how that goes.
Hey, Jaylen. What did it mean to you to be a part of the event for Terrence yesterday, and what do you think of him being honored in that way?
It meant the world. It meant the world to me. Obviously, a lot of emotions for everybody. Some of the things that you might have been distracted by, and then being able to, celebrate him kind of brings all those emotions back to the front. He's not around. He's not here. And things like that. And it isn't fair. And, that's what sucks about it. But I said this yesterday, but we have a saying that we say in our family is energy lasts forever. And we truly believe that, if we keep speaking his name and, remembering him, we think that that energy is still going to be around. Terrence is no longer here with us today, but as long as I'm here, a piece of him lives with me and a piece of him lives in all of us. So, I'm gonna continue to celebrate him and his family for giving us Terrence, because he was a great kid, man. It really was.
Are there ways you kind of hope to, maintain a connection, whether it be at that facility, being back there, or just with his family, kind of making sure that that connection kind of endures?
Yes, sir. His mom and my mom are really good friends. They hang out. They come to my mom's house a lot and stuff like that. His little brother Gavin, we like hanging out together and stuff like that. So we'll definitely be around.
Hey, Jaylen, far less important topic than the last two, but your reserves combined for 39 points tonight, played really well across the board. Just how important do you see that group being to your guys' long-term success?
Huge. And they've been playing great. If anybody hasn't noticed, they've been making a lot of strides. Josh wasn't here tonight, but Josh has been playing great. Dennis has been playing out of his mind. Dennis is a starter in this league for sure. We said that before he got here. Romeo, he's been up and down, but he was really good tonight. We got a lot of guys that are contributing consistently. Grant is shooting the ball excellent right now. And we're going to need that. I'm starting to see us move in the right direction. We got to stay consistent defensively. But the potential for this group is really good. So we just got to keep building on it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want to get some clarification on the injury. Did you say that you felt tightness coming into the game, like before the game or during the game?
Nah, I didn't say that. I felt fine. I felt tightness when the game started a little bit.
Okay.
And that's where I felt a little bit of, but nah, I didn't feel anything until like prior to the game started.
Okay, so you felt it at the beginning of the game. Did that kind of go away, or you kind of?
It kind of stayed consistent. It didn't get any worse, which was great. I did a good job of staying loose, staying warm. I didn't play a lot of minutes tonight, so I was just trying to stay loose as much as can. I don't want to sit and get shortened and tight in that position, but it didn't get worse. So I think that's a great sign. But we're moving in the right direction for sure.
Okay, and just to be clear, you weren't feeling that tightness leading up to that in these last few days?
Nah, I wasn't.
Okay.
You're obviously excited about the way you guys are playing, back on the court. You guys are 1-8 of 11. You've mentioned the potential of the group a few times. I'm curious, what do you think the potential of the group is?
I think we got the potential to come out and play against Brooklyn tomorrow and play well. I don't want to put too many expectations on this group. We just got to come out and play some good basketball like we've been doing. Take it one game at a time. So I'm looking forward to the next one. Looking forward to put everything together. And I think, our potential is day to day. Let's focus on the next game.
And speaking of that, you guys have a pretty interesting stretch coming up, starting with that Brooklyn game, then you have, I think, 8 of 9 on the road or 7 of 8. What do you kind of want to see carry forward from the stretch you've been on in terms of the success you guys have been able to have?
Just be consistent. Keep hanging our hat on defense. Keep working through our offense. Keep knocking down shots. Finding ways to make the game easier for us and just get a nice rhythm going. But definitely continue to stay solid defensively.
Wrap it up right there. Thank you, Jaylen.
Appreciate it, guys.